Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a get ready with me. My anniversary is coming up in a couple of weeks, so I wanted to share a makeup look that I would wear for like an anniversary date night, or just kind of be able to celebrate this wonderful day in the lives of my husband and I. When I think of anniversary makeup or date night makeup, I think of something that kind of emulates your wedding day, but not quite. Something a little bit more glam, because if you think about it, you are celebrating the day that two became one, that you and your husband started your lives together in this union with Christ, and you are forever one until death do you part. So I really want to take the time to focus on being able to get dressed up and be able to celebrate this time in our lives, and through makeup to emulate something that could look like potentially your wedding day, or to celebrate your wedding day in this kind of a sense. It's such a beautiful day in our lives. It's the most important day we've had as we chose to make this commitment to one another. So I'm going to start in, I already did my skincare off camera, I already did my brows off camera. Really, I want to focus on a lot of that as your base. It's been sinking in for a little while now. But to start with primer, I am using the Dr. Brandt Luminizer primer. It is a skincare infused primer, so I think that would be real good for an anniversary, even on your wedding day, a good skincare infused makeup. Again, you know, you're celebrating this day, you want your skin to look nice, so you can even use something like this for like prom makeup or some kind of big event in your life. I'm just going to take a brush here and buff it into the skin. I got married on April 29th, 2017. We will be celebrating 8 years this year. I don't think we're going to do anything big for this year. We did celebrate our anniversary a month ago. We tried to take a yearly overnight in lieu of it. Timing wise, we just celebrated in the middle of March. And it's what worked with everybody's schedules. Primer, I'm going to go in with the Appeal Hydrating Eyeshadow Primer. I got this in a BoxyCharm a while back, and I've been obsessed with it. It's got that cooling effect. Again, it feels very skincare-esque. Definitely go for skincare-esque if you are wanting to go a little bit more full glam, a little more formal. Again, I feel like anniversary makeup should emulate what could have been for your wedding day. Granted, I know a lot more now about makeup and skincare than I did then. I did get my makeup done professionally that day, and she did an amazing job. And if there's any event where I'm wanting to get formal makeup done, I will go to this particular lady. She does amazing. I'll go ahead and link her Instagram handle below. She does an amazing job. But to set, I did pick up this Morphe Mini Bake and Set Pink setting powder in my BoxyCharm this month. I got it as an add-on. I'm just going to go ahead and set my eyelids with it before I go in with eyeshadow. And for eyeshadow today, I did end up picking up the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions eyeshadow palette. I do have the other two. This is the first one, so I now have a complete collection, or a complete set of eyeshadow palettes from him. I'm thinking I'm going to start off deeper and then go into something a little more sparkly. So I think I'm going to start with this shade right here and just start packing that on the outer half of my eyelid. I'm finding that lately for more full glam, I've been loving just doing like a 2 eyeshadow look and then blending it out. It's just been what I've been loving lately. I've been doing it like throughout the holiday season. I was really hoping to get a video up, but I just didn't quite get there. But then just packing and then slowly blending in, and then I'll just use a big fluffy blending brush that has a little bit of powder on it still, and start blending this through the eyelids. And then I'm going to go ahead and take this white shade here and just start packing that on. I think I might have to use my finger. Actually, no. I was going to say I might have to use my finger with these shadows. They are a drier formula, but they are a very sparkly formula to work with. So, I feel like Patrick Ta he does amazing eyeshadows. I think this would be perfect for like your wedding day or any other special occasion makeup. Any of his eyeshadows would work. find the color story that works for you, and I'm just going to work on packing and blending. Yeah, see, I love that. I love the blend. I love how dimensional these eyeshadows are because you can get the pigment, especially the mattes. I love his matte formula, but you can easily pack it on, you can blend it out, you can make it 3D, and that's just 2 eyeshadows. It does look a little bit messy right now, but as time goes on, I will clean it up and this will look really beautiful. I absolutely love this. I've been loving this palette. I'm not too sure about the 2 cream shades in this particular palette. They seem to be irritating my eyes, but it's not like that in the other palette, so I don't know what's going on here. But his mattes and his shimmers are amazing. Again, matte formula wise, I mean, he tops the market with it. I'm obsessed with it. For foundation, I did pick up the new Dior, it's the stick foundation. I've been loving this as well. Any Dior foundation. Again, another thing I love about like anniversary makeup or any kind of full line makeup, use your luxury makeup products. Splurge a little bit. I mean, I know that not everyone has it. Let's see, I'm trying to think of a good affordable dupe. Really, if you are on a budget, go for anything from e.l.f. or Milani. I feel like would be great. Any of their foundations are good. I especially like the Milani ones. I am going to go ahead and spray some of the Badescu facial spray. This is just the one in my project pan onto a sponge and then just blend it out. But I definitely feel like this is the time to use all of your favorite high-end products. I mean, I say use them every day. If you're going to spend money on them, you might as well use them on a daily anyway. But especially when you're wanting to do like a date night kind of special occasion makeup look, I think this is just stunning. And I love how that blends in. I love all of the Dior foundations. I also love the Armani ones, and then Patrick Ta. I picked up one of those at the end of the year, and I love it. I definitely have found my love for luxury makeup. It's totally bad, but I love what they do. I love how they look on the skin. It's just, again, thinking special occasion. Like, why not? You know, if you've got the budget for it, or if you are looking to splurge on something, why not? But again, like, Milani's a good drugstore brand. ColourPop's a good, affordable alternative. e.l.f., I like their products as well. But yeah, those are all real good, like, affordable type brands. Concealer, I'm going to use the CoverGirl True Blend Concealer. Again, this one, it's affordable, but it feels luxury. If I wanted to go for more high-end, I'd probably use the one from Lancome, or, see, I really do like the one from Armani as well. I have not picked up a Dior concealer. It is on my list, I just haven't done it yet. But I'm just going to use that to highlight and brighten and shape my eyes. And this is where kind of the magic happens when it comes to shaping eye makeup. I absolutely love using my beauty blender to just go up and just slightly shape it out. I'm just going to blend that, and then if there are any blemishes on my face, like, I'll go ahead and just do a quick blend over. I've just got a little bit of hormonal acne here. It seems to be going away at this point, but I will go ahead, cover and conceal any other blemishes I may have. I mean, you can even go in with a darker concealer if you need. See, I like what that does to the shape of the eyes right there. I think it's beautiful. For the lower lash line, I'm going to keep it simple. I am going to just take this darker shade here and then just buff it down. If you wanted to, you could go in with either like a brown eyeliner or even like a white or nude eyeliner to help either brighten the lower lash line or just make it a little bit more smoky, depending on which one you use. If you use the lighter one, you'll open your eyes more. If you use the darker eyeliner, you'll make it a little bit more smoky. For me, I don't feel like I need that, especially with this. I am going to take a little bit of that first shade here and just bring that down on my inner corners. I am going to do a little bit of contouring today. I did pick up the new Rare Beauty one, and again, it's beautiful. I've been loving it as well. I think it's gorgeous, but I'm just going to do a dot on the sides of my cheeks, on the top of my head, a little bit on the side of the nose here, and then just some on the chin. And I'm just going to take a small brush here and just start working it into the skin. I feel like this contour actually goes really well with the palette. I bought them both at the same time, not really thinking about how well they'd work together. It looks a little bit messy at the moment, but I will blend that out with my blush and my highlighter, and I'll even use some powder and leftover foundation to help work it. Again, it looks a little bit messy at the moment, but it won't for long. I feel like that's the thing with makeup. It's really, you gotta trust the process, especially when you're going more full glam like this. There are phases where it looks messy, but in the end, it all does come together. I'm already noticing it with the eyes. Once I get mascara on, it'll be really beautiful, and it'll all really come together. But again, you know, if it's messy for a little bit, it's easy to clean up. You just gotta work with the products. So, okay, for blush, I was originally thinking I was going to go with like one of the Dior powder blushes, but I think I'm going to use the new one from Glow Recipe. Let's see, I've got Rosewood here. I'm just kind of wondering what tones will go better with the eyes. And this actually could work, but I think because of the time of the year, this here, it's the new Watermelon Glow Dewy Flush. I've been really liking it for this time of the year, and this will go really beautiful in summer. This is like the perfect summer blush, but also I think it'll work really well just considering the time of the year it is. If it were more fall time, I might go in with the Dior one, but because we're in springtime and even going to go into summer here soon, I'm going to go in with this one, and then I'm just going to blend it out. Again, I picked this one up with the eyeshadow palette and the contour I just used. Now, I feel like that blends into the contour really well, and this is where I feel like things are starting to come together a little bit. Again, just it's stunning, it's beautiful. And then I don't feel like I'm going too heavy-handed with the blush, especially because I did go more bold with the eyes. So then I'm just going to kind of bring that a little bit on the temples, but not too much. I don't like a whole lot of blush up here. Again, because I went so bold with the eyes, I want to keep the skin a little bit more skin-like. I'm going to do a little bit of powder bronzer over that contour. I'm going to take the Ciate London. It's the Bamboo Bronzer. I got this in a BoxyCharm a while ago, and I'm obsessed with it. And it's a little bit of a lighter, more cooler tone bronzer, so it does help balance out the contour. I'm just going to place this over those contour lines. See, and again, I feel like where the contour was getting a little bit messy, now it's really coming together. Again, just trusting the process of makeup. For highlighter, I did get the highlighter from F.A.R.A.H in my BoxyCharm this month. I think this is in the shade Zara, which on the back it says it means radiant. Again, a beautiful white sparkly toned highlight. Just putting that on the high points of my cheeks, down my nose, and then a little bit up top. And for setting spray, I'm going to do my Ciate London Vitamin Boost Setting Spray. I got this in a BoxyCharm a while back, but the Charlotte Tilbury would be a good one if you want to splurge on one. I'm going to let that set down. I'll even pat it in a little bit with my sponge here just to help everything melt together. I'm trying to think of a good drugstore alternative, and I really don't know one off the top of my head. I think I've heard the e.l.f. ones are pretty good if you are wanting a little bit more of an affordable option. ColourPop's got a really good one. I have used that one in the past, and I did like it. It's, what is it? I don't know. It's something pretty. It goes with the Pretty Fresh setting spray. It goes with the foundation and concealer that I loved and used up on both of those. So, but this works too. For lips, I'm going to go with just a basic nude combo here. This is from Basic Beauty in the shade Coca. Any kind of brown nude lip liner would work. Just lining my lips, then I'm going to blend it in before I top it off. I'm going to take my finger and just do a quick blend. And from the Clarins Velvet Lip Perfector, I have mine in the shade France. I'm just going to top it and put it over the lip liner and in the center of my lips here. Okay, I don't think this is absolutely necessary, but if you are wanting a gloss, I'm just going to go in with the Yinza lip oil. I got this in my BoxyCharm this month here. I would even go with like a peachy pink gloss as well. But I feel like I'm not wanting a whole lot of gloss, just a little bit of sheen to pull this together, and actually I really do like that lip combo here. That's really pretty. And it adds an extra level of hydration to my lips. And last but not least, I'm going to do my mascara. I'm just going to use the Clinique High Impact Mascara. I find that this is like my favorite last step in my makeup routine. just because I like that I have everything on and my setting spray is on. The setting spray is not gonna mess with the mascara. I find that it's just perfect to do as a last step. If you do want an affordable alternative, the Essence Lash Princess would be great. I'd probably pick that over this personally, but I just have this one out on my desk and it works. You can also go with a brown mascara, which I did think about doing today just because it probably would look pretty, but because again, full glam, I want to bring out the lashes as much as possible, and I don't wear false eyelashes. You totally could with this look, but I don't like dealing with them. So if I had some on hand, I might consider it for a full date night, but just for the sake of this video, I just don't want to, and I hardly ever do mascara or do false lashes, even on a day where I'm going all full glam. Well, that's the makeup look done. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. I do videos focusing on beauty and lifestyle. And my goal on this platform is to share my love for beauty as well as my love for Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. If that's what you're into, hit that subscribe button. And if not, but you still want to stick around, I'd love to have you hit that subscribe button. And I'm obsessed. I mean, I would even say that if you're wanting to do your own wedding makeup, I feel like this makeup look would be absolutely perfect, or prom makeup or anything like that. I love how neutral glam it is. I would totally wear this on a date night. I'm sitting here looking in the mirror and I'm like, this is like perfect, and it brings out my brown eyes. So definitely would wear this out on a date night. Anyway, I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys. Completely forgot to add, but if you add some powder, especially underneath the eyes or even over some cream products and like your foundation to set your face, it will add to longevity of your makeup. However, I very rarely use powders because I don't like the way it looks on my skin. It does look a little bit cakey to me, but if you are wearing this look for like a wedding or prom, or you really just want your makeup to last, I would add even just a little bit of powder underneath your setting spray and then take your sponge and melt it all together. It'll just keep the longevity there. And just make your makeup last significantly longer than it would otherwise.